You leave a little basket of muffins on the counter, and suddenly you're not just a host, you are basically running a tiny bakery with zero training and a lot of hope. That is the moment food safety law quietly walks into your listing without knocking. Here's the twist nobody tells you. The second you offer communal food, whether it is coffee, granola bars, or a full breakfast spread, you are stepping into rules built for restaurants, not roommates. Most short-term rental hosts think a basket of snacks is just a nice gesture, but health departments do not care about your good intentions, they care about temperature logs and permits. Let us break down the actual danger first, because it is not glamorous. It is bacteria, and bacteria does not care how cute your welcome basket looks. Foods that need refrigeration, like eggs, dairy, or that fancy quiche you made at midnight, can become risky if they sit out for more than about 2 hours at room temperature. Now here's where people get confused, thinking prepackaged food is always safe and homemade food is always risky. Actually, prepackaged snacks like granola bars or sealed juice boxes are almost always fine because they came from a facility that already followed food safety rules, while your homemade banana bread might raise more questions. Different states and cities treat this differently, and that is the part that trips up even experienced hosts. Some places allow small amounts of low-risk food like coffee, tea, or shelf-stable snacks without a permit, while others require a food handler permit the moment food touches a guest, even if you were just handing over a granola bar. Think of it like a video game where every city has different rules for the same level. In one city, you can hand out muffins freely. In the next city over, that same muffin basket could require an inspection, a permit, and a small ceremony involving paperwork. A lot of hosts assume if guests are technically eating for free, it does not count as a food service. That logic sounds nice, but health departments usually laugh, because free or not, if you are providing food regularly to strangers, it can count as a food establishment activity. Breakfast baskets are the classic trap, because they feel homey and harmless like something your grandmother would do. But once you add hot food, dairy, or anything requiring careful storage, you are edging closer to needing a kitchen inspection, proper food handling certification, and sometimes even liability insurance built for food service. Here's a fun historical nugget. Food safety codes in the United States really ramped up in the early 1900s after outbreaks tied to things like unsafe meat packing, which is honestly the origin story of half our modern food laws. Fast forward to today, and those same laws quietly apply to your innocent little rental kitchen counter. Community perspectives matter here too, because plenty of hosts online share horror stories of health inspectors showing up after a single guest complaint about food poisoning. One bad Yelp-style review mentioning stomach issues, and suddenly your side hustle becomes a legal headache nobody wants. The smart move, and this is not a rule, just a lesson from people who learned the hard way, is to stick with low-risk food. Sealed snacks, individually wrapped items, coffee, and shelf-stable treats keep you mostly outside the danger zone while still feeling generous. If you really want the full breakfast experience, some hosts partner with local cafes or bakeries instead of cooking themselves. That way, the professionals handle the food safety part, and you just handle the charm and the fluffy pillows. Doubt creeps in here naturally because you might think, is this really that serious for a few muffins? It becomes serious the moment someone gets sick, because now instead of a 5-star review, you are dealing with insurance claims and awkward phone calls. Optimism matters too though, because most hosts who keep it simple, using sealed snacks or minimal risk items, never run into any of this trouble at all. Preparation is not about fear, it is about knowing your local rules so your generosity does not accidentally turn into a legal plot twist. So the real secret is not avoiding hospitality, it is being smart about how you offer it, treating your breakfast basket with the same seriousness as a tiny restaurant menu. Do you want to learn more about how to run a smarter, safer short-term rental? Check out our links in the description.